If you know anything about Dr. John Sarno, tension myositis syndrome, chronic recurring pain in the body, back, neck, arm, stomach, knee, fibromyalgia, RSI, all these pains, these chronic recurring pains that we can feel in the body, if you understand this space that this is pain that's created by the brain because of past, present trauma, how we are as people, A-type personalities, perfectionists, sensitive, the inability to set boundaries, put other people first, trauma, lack of boundaries, lack of the ability to communicate one's needs, the lack of allowing for vulnerability. These are all the things that can contribute to some of us on the planet, while others don't, to have these episodes of chronic recurring pain, which can go on for some people, including myself, and maybe you can relate, for years. And until we understand that this is not something that is physically wrong with the body, i.e., I have tingling in my hand and I've been told that it's this thing called RSI because the nerves are pressing, when actually what it most likely is, it's the job you hate, the thing that you're doing over and over that you don't like, and you have a belief wrapped around the fact that this is a physical condition, so that physical condition stays. Now, if you're new to this concept, I know it can sound way out there. What are you talking about, Trevor? I feel pain in my body, lower back, let's say lower back. And you're saying, Trevor, that this pain is caused by the brain because of what we've been exposed to and personality traits that we have that is causing our brain to create this pain in the body. I'm saying 100% from my experience that that is what it is. And I can say honestly, with my hand on my heart, I've had the most chronic recurring pain for years and years. And I went and did all the treatments and all the physical treatments, medication, stretching, hanging upside down, yoga, all these things, which alleviated some of the pain, but it always came back. And until I discovered that this was a condition that was being caused by what I believed, what I had been exposed to in my personality type, and then going about implementing strategies around changing what I believe my pain is being caused by and how I'm treating myself, and over time rewiring a new belief system. And I've talked about this in other videos, where cutting a new belief path to believe and have our brain get that this is caused by something that the brain's doing, and it has nothing to do with a physical condition that needs recurring, ongoing massage and manipulation because it's been caused by the brain. What's that got to do with stress not having to cause chronic pain, which is the title of this video? Well, it's a tricky topic because this is how and why I'm telling you this is, if you're watching this video because you've been called to it because of the title, which is stress does not have to cause chronic recurring pain, it would be because you at some point have picked up the belief by well-meaning medical practitioners or physical treatment specialists that even though, we are thinking we've got a bulging disc or a degenerative, spine, or things are pressing here, that, there is also, the growing belief that stress is causing the pain. And while it's valid from my experience, and I can only share from my experience and the people that I follow, is I drew a diagram. It's a bit like this, to keep it simple for the time that we have. Excuse my childlike drawing, but hopefully it makes the point. But person here, unhappy person, ouch, I'm in pain, has a belief system that I have pain, I'm experiencing pain in the body because I'm under a lot of stress. And whenever I am under a lot of stress, whatever that stress could be, family, work, relationship, money, I am going to experience pain in the body, right? I've been there myself. But through the building of a new belief as one of the keys that unlocks the door to releasing pain, which is what my intention is with this quick video, is when we can change our beliefs around why we're experiencing pain, and we don't have to experience pain because we're under stress, over time, and it takes some time, the brain starts to rewire a new belief system that stress does not have to equal chronic pain in the body, which over a fast forward journey of neurological rewiring down a new pathway of belief, I am stressed, but I do not need to feel pain. We now have a happy person who is stressed, well, not happy, but we have a person who may be stressed, but does not have pain. And I can say with honesty and my hand on my heart that this has been me only this last 2 to 3 weeks. I have been in the past a sufferer of chronic recurring pain in the body. And then when I discovered Dr. John Sarno and I discovered this whole mind-body connection, that the brain, through outdated beliefs and things that we've been exposed to and who we are as people, has been causing pain in the body. And over time, by changing beliefs and other things, the pain starts to disappear, or if it comes back because of a new belief system, it goes very quickly. Now, this may sound extreme in the, I guess it may sound simple in its explanation, but this is what I learned on this journey of recovering from chronic recurring pain. We can do a lot of things. We can do a lot of things to start setting boundaries, start listening to our body. Why are we feeling pain? What's really going on out there? But this could be you're in an unhappy relationship. You're in a job that you hate. You are never allowed yourself to feel what you went through as a child, let's say, right? These are all the things that can hold pain in our body. But regardless of all of that, even if you stay in the job or you're in the relationship still, God willing, you'll find some ways out. The belief that this pain is being caused by my brain, by creating feelings and sensations in my body because I feel in danger in some way inside, or it just does this thing. It just is creating this pain for whatever reason. You don't even necessarily have to know all the time. Because what I found is when I started to really draw a line in the sand and say, I get it. After reading Sarno's book, You Can Heal Your Neck and Back Pain, I think it is, little blue book, I've got to find it. But, he really opened my mind to understanding that if we've been running these beliefs that our pain is being caused by something physical in the body, that we're going to have pain. And so when I discovered that the first thing is to change the belief, that my brain is just doing this to me, and it's just doing it for whatever reason. Maybe a bit like a car. You can drive a car, they can build the most beautiful car, but at times the engine's going to do things that's going to cause the car to cough and splutter, let's say. I think our brain's the same. Our brain is not perfect. Our brain is an organ, and it's wired and exposed to all these things. And for some of us, it's going to create pain in the body. And over time, by changing the belief that I do not have to feel pain in my body, brain because I'm stressed. I know from personal experience, you don't have to. And as I'm dragging this on, I'll get to the point, thank you, excuse me, is I've been very stressed the last week or so with a few things with work and life and stuff, extremely stressed, but I have no chronic pain in the body. Now, old me could have had a belief, and I'll tell you, even about a week ago, maybe 5 days ago, a little bit of pain came in my lower back. And even though I was stressed, I know it sounds out there if you're not aware of this whole philosophy of the mind-body connection, I said to my body, because I've done this so many times now, the belief is so deeply ingrained, I said, brain, we are okay. There's nothing to be concerned about. Yes, there's a lot going on here, but we can cope. We've got this. And I felt pain mildly for a good day, but I just ignored it. And I just got on with doing my life and still stressed, still a bit stressed today. That's why I'm rambling around a bit, but no pain. So what's the message in this video for you as I kind of wind this up? Thank you for watching, and I hope there's some sense in what I'm saying is, if you believe, because it's a belief, that you feel pain in your body or your pain has come on because of stress, beliefs are more powerful than we realize. If we believe that one day, even though we've got no money, we want to go on a holiday to Europe, and we truly believe that this is possible and we will find a way to get to Europe. And if we are over time believing that we're going to go to Europe and we'll eventually find the resources and the money, chances are we'll end up in Europe because of that belief. I believe the brain is that powerful that if we believe over time that just because we're stressed or just because we feel pain in the body, which is very real pain, it's not imagined pain, that it's our brain doing it, and we don't need to have it, no matter what doctors have said. No matter what doctors have said. No matter what's coming up in an MRI, right? Unless, respectfully, if it's a tumor or something that is actually really causing pain, but something that big, that tiny millimeter pressing on nerve, giving you debilitating, crushing pain where you fall on the floor in a pile of absolute suffering. Come on. The brain is just unbelievable what it can do, right? That's my experience. So coming back to this, if this video resonates with you and you want another reminder or a tool in your toolkit to help you break and release from the pain cycle that you are feeling in your body, check in with your beliefs. Do you believe, or are you working on building the belief that this pain does not need to come on because of stress? You can be stressed, but you do not need to have pain. You can do anything that you want and you do not need to have pain, even while you're feeling pain. It's almost like ignoring it while it's there to give it no mind. It's no big deal. It's there. I don't care. Now, when you're new on this path, or if you're on this path, that is like extremely challenging. I get it. And it's even challenging when you know this path, because when it comes up, or if it comes up, but it's, I guess like anything, we get so good at something, we don't have to question it anymore, as I have gone on this journey. But the first two things, the first thing is, if you are on the fence of this and you're not sure whether you can believe that it's because of, a mind-body induced condition of TMS pain, then that's the first thing you've got to get clear on, that this is TMS, pain-induced pain. If you want a resource on how to test whether this is a pain being caused by the brain, I'll put my email in the comments below. Shoot me an email and I'll send you a little report, little Q&A, a little report thing you can fill in, and it'll help you understand if you've got TMS pain, why you've got it, and what you can start doing to release yourself from the pain. email me, info@trevorrussell.com.au. I'll put it down below. But the number one thing up there to break the pain creation cycle is belief. Just because I'm stressed does not mean I have to feel pain. Maybe that's what you just got to keep saying to yourself. Yeah, I'm feeling something, brain. I talk to my brain. I say, brain, we are good. We're fine. We can cope. We've got this. You do not need to protect us. Let the oxygen flow and let it go. Let the oxygen flow and let it go. Let it go. And then get on with it and forget about it. And you may just find, if you haven't already experienced this, it's like, oh, it's gone. It's like the brain gives up the fight. I don't know how it works up there, the mechanics of this, but what I do know is applying this through what we believe and what we say is so powerful, and I think it's more powerful than we realize. So even though you're in pain, I want to let you know I've been there. I know what it's like, but if you can just keep the faith, keep building that belief, stress does not have to mean pain. Whatever you've been told does not mean that you have to be in pain. And the brain is powerful beyond measure, and it's more powerful than I think we realize. Many people already do know how powerful it is, but I think we are still just tapping into its true potential. Hope you found this helpful. Thank you. My name's Trevor Russell. Just sharing what I can here on what I've learned on my recovering from chronic pain journey and what to do when it does arise to navigate ourselves out of it and keep living a good life. Like the video, tell me your story. Excuse me. By the way, too, living in Australia, I've had my face checked and I had to get all these sunspots burned off my face. One of the downsides to living in a very hot, sunny country. So yeah, I don't have a disease or anything, I don't think, touch wood. But thank you. Yeah, tell me what you think. What are your thoughts on the belief? If you want that little checklist to check, if this is you experiencing TMS pain, email me and be a pleasure to send it to you. And you got this. You are powerful beyond measure. I'll talk to you soon in the next video. Ciao for now.